Hey guys, Bridget here. A lot of you had requested to see inside my Kikki K, so here it is in the medium size and beautiful mint with gold polka dots. I absolutely love it. It's also the same size, takes the same size insert as the Filofax Personal. So I'll show you a little bit inside. So here we go. So here's the top. If you guys want to take a look at that. And the side, my two Coletto pins, and the bottom. Okay, so let's go inside, shall we? So it has this little elastic band around the side to keep it closed. And this is what it looks like when you first open it. So right here I have my two Coletto pins. I have it in the mint green with the black polka dots, which happens to match really, really well. They're the 4-barrel and the 0.4 size. And then I also have a pink one with black polka dots. In here I just keep some important papers that I need to process. Like I placed an order for Barnes & Noble for Christmas presents. A little flyer that came home with my daughter's school about Santa Run. So anything like, any papers in here that I want to keep and then I process weekly and put in the necessary sections. So I have a little quote card in here. So it's just going to be kind of like a little catch-all right here. Appointment cards, my business cards, so on and so forth. I really like the Kikki K because of all the pockets. My original pink planner didn't have the pockets, and that's one reason why I switched to this, because it just holds a lot more. So here I have a top loading envelope, and I have a picture of my cute little family. This is for my son's first birthday party, and his cute little Mickey Mouse theme. And on the other side I have another quote. It says, "She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails." I love the quote, and also it matched the planner well. So I'll just be holding little personal items in there. So here I have a couple of pages before my first divider. So I have my capture page, which just kind of like a brain dump. So when I'm like going out through the day and I have an idea, I just put it here before I process it and put it in its necessary section, because I'm a little OCD and want it to look nice when I put it away. Alright, so we're going to move into the first divider, which is for my business. I do sell Pampered Chef, and I have a little divider section, so for those who also do direct sales, maybe this will help. This doesn't have nearly half of the information I need for my business. Mainly what I'm keeping this in is to track my point incentives for the trip that we're able to earn in 2015. So I just made an overall trip tracker. As you can tell, the trip for 2015 is to go to Disneyland, and I really want to take my family there, so I'm able to just have a quick snapshot of how many points I've earned per month and the cumulative total. So this is just something that I designed for that. And then I'm going to have one a little bit more detailed for each month of keep track of sales, commission, and things like that. So if you're interested in a printable like this, just let me know. A little Dream Big came from my little gratitude Mamby section. Journal cards, my monthly to-dos for my business, and then just some ideas. And it's just like a random, little spot for my business. Second section is for my kids. And I had posted before that I'm starting yearly questions. I already asked my daughter some questions, so this is going to be the questions I'm going to ask them every year, and I'm excited to see how their answers are going to change. So my daughter section, so what I did was I had like the overhead projector clear film, and I put a little sticker on top and traced around it, and then punched holes in it. These stickers are from Snap, where you can get them from Michael's. So this is so I can quickly flip to this section is my daughter, and then I asked her questions on December 7th, and those are her answers. And then if I want to keep track of more detailed things she did for a specific day, it'll also go in here. And then this is my son section, so I did the same thing. with a little transparent, I hope this shows up so you guys can see it, with a little circle dot here. So that's my kids section. And then moving into the project section, which I am loving. Got this idea from Kikki, etc. So what I'm doing is any ongoing projects I'm doing, like renovations would be a good thing. My household chores are in here. We're getting ready to go to Texas for Christmas, so things I need to do for that. Anything that requires more than one step is what I consider a project. So based on Kikki, etc.'s idea of having kind of like an index. So what she does is have the alphabets going down the right hand side, and then you can write the title of the project on these lines. So I designed this. It's uploaded in the files in the Planner Nerds Facebook group. So what I did was I just have little flags along the side with the corresponding letter next to the corresponding letter in the index. So for like Christmas trip, I can easily flip to it. And these are all the things that I need to do for the Christmas trip. And if it's more than one page, I'm just going to bookmark them together. So that's basically it. Here's the household chores that I also uploaded to the file section. It's a printable I designed, so you can just keep track and make sure things get done within a 2-week period. So I'm really bad at doing chores on a specific day because, you know, quite honestly, I get a little lazy. But if I see that, oh, I haven't done tubs and sinks in a really long time, I might want to do that the next day or two. So it's broken out into 2 weeks. So this is for the month of December, and then I'll have one for every month. Alright, so we're going to go into the meat of the planner, my monthly section. And I want to stop and say that these dividers I made myself. I got them from Target, the craft paper from Target. Just traced the dividers that came with a file of facts, actually, and then just laminated them. And then used my label maker to make the labels on the side. Okay, so this is the monthly section, and I'm going to actually look to change my color coding. So I've been watching Kathy V, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, I apologize. She's the owner of Paper Addict and also has a blog called The Crafter Inside Studio, and she does color coding with washi tape. So these are my thin washi tapes over here that I'm going to use. So I'm going to assign colors to each family member, each specific task, and use that with my Sharpie, my black Sharpie, to write on it. So these are the ones that I got from Michaels. Really thin washi. This is the pastel color set. And then these are the ones I ordered from cutetape.com, or is it cutietape.com. Okay, and I actually put these thin ones, because there's so many of them, on these little rings that I found at Staples. So they actually have like a little clasp right there. I don't know if it'll zoom in. So really easy to take in and out. Alright, so that's what my new, and I'll do another video to show how I completed that. But Kikki, etc., I'm obsessed with her blog, if you can't tell. She had another great idea. She has a task list that you have specific to the month. So these are the tasks that I need to complete in the month of December. So I have it clipped to the back of the month. Alright, so this is my December monthly page. And I've been using washi tape to block out the blocks that are not part of that month. But I think when I move to using the washi tape like this for all of my appointments and whatnot, it might get too busy. I'm not sure. So we'll see. Because I've been using just color coding with my Coletto pen and using washi tape for things that go over a long period of time, like our trip to Texas, which is over a week. So we'll see. I don't know. I did washi January. You can see how busy it looks. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We'll see. I do want to say that these pages inserts are from Pyrek. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but she's on Facebook, and these are great quality papers, and I love the font that she used for the January, the numbers for whatnot, and it's not busy at all. So here's like a blank one, so you can see, and I'll just kind of move and show you the inserts that came with, I don't have the monthly insert right now, that came with the Kikki K. But this is great quality paper, so you can use markers and they won't bleed, which I love. As you can see, I'm obsessed with the Should Scandal. It's coming back on the 27th of February. Can't wait. Alright, so let's move into the weekly section. So I'm going to look to color code my tasks as well, and I'm going to use this for my Coletta pen. I have the 4-barrel colors in there, and so I'll just move to this week. Sorry for that glare. So I haven't done the color coding for this week. I just kind of noticed that I was writing in whatever color tickled my fancy at the time, and it's a little bit busy, quite honestly. So there was no rhyme or reason to anything, other than, you know, intentionally putting stickers like my daughter was Star Student, and I just want to keep track of what my kids do. So I want it to be some sort of a journal as well as a planner. So on the weekly pages, what I want to do is keep track of my kids' little things that they do, like my son ate a Post-it note, yes, twice, and early dismissal, and I want to keep track of my tasks that are date specific. So that's what I'm going to start doing next week, is keeping track of tasks that are date specific and have an insert of tasks that can be done anytime throughout that week but need to get done. So I just washi down the center. I really like that, and I'm using the This Week divider from Kikki K, and then I'm using, this is one of the Hamley clear pages that I bought from the Paper Addict, and then I bought it for my A5, and I just cut it down to fit in here, and I like how it's not the same size as the pages. And so in here I'm going to keep my shopping list, and like I said before, my to-dos that need to be done throughout the week. They're not day specific. I'll just keep that on here. So I like having this extra writing space. That's not going to make, you know, my actual weekly pages too cluttered. So these are the pages that came with the Kikki K planner, and what I don't like about them is how the Saturday and Sunday are a lot smaller. I don't have a lot of things to do on the weekends, but I do want to have the room in case it does get kind of busy. So, and then these are the little Post-it notes I bought from Kikki K as well, that once they're done here, I'm going to keep them in the pages. So it's going to be kind of as like, so I'm going to archive everything. But I'm going to start using Pyrrhac, someone please correct me, I don't know how to say it, her pages, just because the Saturday and Sunday they're in a separate section. That's what I really enjoy about it. So I started kind of laying it out the way I'm going to have it, with my washi tape with appointments on this side, and my date specific task on this side, and then I'll move the clear divider into the next week. Oh, and one more thing about this. What I did was after I punched the hole in it, I cut slits in every hole, so that way I can easily tear it out and then move it to the next week, and not have to worry about and just snap it in, just like a little arc system, without having to open up the rings. So I really like that. Alright, so that's that. Last section is my notes and files. So I want to just keep all important information in here. So the A through Z filing cabinet. I know a lot of you have started doing this. So I got the A through Z tabs from FileVax, and I put them in here, and they fit perfectly, and I love it. So I'm just going to keep things in here like addresses. I need to fill that out. This is the address pages that came with my Kikki K. Birthdays, I'm actually going to order the birthday pages from FileVax and put in here. So that goes under A and B. So C, these are Christmas presents. And then dreams, goals, my daily tasks for my business, and then just, you know, everything is just gonna kind of go in like a little filing cabinet, which I love. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, the daily review, weekly review, which has helped tons. So read Gifty Etc's blogspot, and you can learn about the daily, weekly, monthly review, which has helped tremendously in me actually using my planner appropriately. So those are all my A through Z tabs. And then the very back, I have a business card holder, which I'm going to put appointment cards in here after I put them in the monthly calendar. I'm going to file them in here just so I can have the actual copy in case they have any questions. And then in here's another top holding divider, or envelope I should say, and my washi tape that I have put around those overhead projectors. Some of my favorite washi tapes that I want to have available at all times. And then from Day Timer or Day Runner, I have it's a double-sided pocket, and I just have some of these masking tapes that I love. They come in like circles on the top, strips, kind of thick strips, and then thinner strips on the bottom, and different patterns. So I really like that. And then my little dots I got from Staples, and then the infamous Martha Stewart dewdrops. Alright, and then it had a notepad in the back, but I didn't see a point in needing the notepad. It just add bulk to my planner, and since I have my capture pages in the front, I didn't see it to be necessary. So if you're interested in getting a Kikki K, I highly recommend it. The quality is amazing. I love it, and it's gorgeous. And I'm just going to quickly go through the inserts that came with the Kikki K really quickly. So we already talked about the weekly inserts. This is the notepad that was in the back section of the planner. Okay, and then these are the birthday anniversary inserts. There's no real way to categorize them. I mean, if you try to do a month per page, there weren't enough pages. If you did a month on one side and the next month on the other side, there still weren't enough. So I just couldn't find a good way to organize using this. If you think you possibly can, I think there's only maybe like 15 sheets or something in here, let me know. I think this is a good idea. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. We don't really eat out that much or shop that much. But I guess if you want to keep track of good restaurants and shops in your local area, I guess if you have a lot of visitors, this would be good. But I don't really see any use for it right now, so I'm just going to kind of file away and maybe use it later. Expenses. I like the layout that it's vertical. In my Cuban, which I use, is a personal size Filofax, and I use that as a wallet. The expenses are horizontal, so I might use this in there once I'm done using up those. And then lastly, some to-do pages. So these would be good fillers to use later on. So if you have any questions or want to see some more, I might do maybe a supply video. I know someone had requested to see inside of my Aura Kylie little travel supply bag. I can do that too. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks.